Ciao, everybody. Welcome back to the Bianconeri live show. Today is a match day 25 preview between Atalanta and Juventus. My name is Julian Gennari, and with me, as always, is Alejandro Fancello. Buddy, what is going on?
Good. I'm good.
You're good. You are good, 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 good. Um, as you know, when we do our previews or our preview shows, we usually do the the pregame press conference with Max Allegri, and we dive into what he had to say. And then we're also going to potential lineups, and we will also go into our own match predictions. And those are going to be sponsored by Sportening. But before we do all that, like I said, I'm going to ask you, Ale, how excited are you for tomorrow?
Um, I was, and then I watched Allegri's presser, and I'm not. I'm
That's
not.
funny.
So,
You're not excited because you think he's going to go back to pragmatic stuff?
he's gonna play the players we want him to play.
Oh,
Not, and I don't think in the right position. I think we will get
okay.
into that. But the way he
Okay.
spoke, if you tell him now, you'll get a point. You don't need to travel. He'll take it.
Okay.
He'll take it, and that's
Um,
disappointing.
and you have those exact quotes, so
Yeah,
you know what?
I
Yeah,
just
let's fire him up right now. Let's fire him
I
up
just
if you have a
memorized the
chance.
quotes.
Yeah.
No, so
Yeah.
like again, he basically said it's not decisive, which I agree with, because like it's not, if you win tomorrow you're in it and it's done, or if you lose it's also not done. He said
Yeah.
it's not decisive, but it's an important game, and I get that. That
Yeah.
was fair, but then he repeated it like 3-4 times. I was like, yeah, we get it, like you're not going for it. That's my, like, that was my take. Like, if you say, like, and he improvised it, like he ended his presser with it, like that was very strange. He ended with it. I was like, yeah, like we know, but like you keep saying it, like it feels like
He's setting up for the
he's
worst case
setting
scenario.
up for tomorrow. It's 1-1. He comes out and he says it's a good point. It's not like, I told you, it's not like,
Yeah.
I didn't like that, because I don't know, people say, it's just words, but we have seen that against Milan. Like,
Oh
he
yeah, for
made a
sure.
big deal out of the game, big one, and then he just parked the bus for 90 minutes over there. Like, he
Yeah.
didn't even try to win that game in Milan, which we should have tried to win
Yeah.
that game.
At least
And
you saw how vulnerable a team like Milan was when Inter played them last week.
yeah,
So imagine if you just had, and again, we didn't have Vlahovic or as a carrier, but
no,
you
but
still had to go out and do your business and try at least. Like, not trying is the sin.
yeah, but, and I get you have Zakaria now, and that's fair, but um, like, you can have all the players you want. It's, at the end of the day, it's an approach. Like, if you can feel all the attackers, all the attacking players. If you set up a certain way, it's what it is. Look at PSG. Like, they have all the talent, but if you watch them, you fall asleep.
One shot on target.
You fall
One
asleep.
shot on target yesterday.
And they have all the talent, so it doesn't really matter. Like, at the end of the day, you
No.
need coaching. Like, it depends on coaching. That's
Yeah.
it. And I didn't like what he said. Like, I actually didn't, because like, if he said it once, I would be like, okay, but he
Yeah.
repeated it, and he was like,
And made a point.
yeah,
He's
he
trying to
made
make
a
point of it.
statement, and I was like,
Yeah.
you need to win. Like,
Yeah.
we have not beaten a top 4 team, and I consider Atalanta top 4 team because they have a
Yeah,
game
for
in
sure.
hand. They have a game in
Yeah,
hand.
for sure.
So I know people say, oh, we're in the top 4 now, but they have a game in hand against Torino, who are awful.
Garbage.
Yeah, like they're not good. Like, they will give us a game on Friday because it's a derby, but other than that, like, it shouldn't be a problem. But if, like, you need to beat a top 4 team, like,
Yeah.
and this is the moment. Like, we only have 2 games left against a top 4 team. It's them and it's Inter. So,
Yeah.
are you gonna go for it? Like, I think he needs to go for it. And I'm not saying go blindly all attacking. Just go for it.
No, yeah. Just go, like,
But
do
show
your
it then.
do your old Allegri tactic. Do your thing where, like, yes, you go for it. You have some nice passages of play at least, and get some shots, like get some good shots on. Not waste chances and whatnot. But like Sassuolo, that game, it was good. Like, the chances created was good. Now you just got to put them away. We need to have that same type of approach for tomorrow.
Yeah. Like I don't know. Like I don't know. It was a weird pressure. Like he said good
Yeah.
things about players. Like he loves Sakario. I think we knew that when we came in.
Yeah. Yeah, of
Like,
course.
but
6'3" monster. Yeah.
but he said
No
like
duh.
he knows football. He knows how to play football. Like that's the
Yeah.
first time I hear him say that. Or like maybe people find it weird. Like Zakaria knows how to play football. Like you have all that talent in that squad.
It was this thing he used to say about Khedira too, right?
Yeah. Like he
Yeah.
loves those players, and but we'll go into the lineup for like later on, which is a surprising one for me, or I think for everyone a bit. But that's basically all he said. Like he said, like he was asked about a title once again, and he was like
let it relax.
We are
man.
closer to fifth place. We are closer
100%.
to sixth or seventh place than first place. Like
exactly.
Like title talk should be a no-go. Like
correct.
We are struggling to get into that top 4 and stay in that top 4. Like title talk, I don't care if it's 11 points, 8 points, 7 points. We are only 1 point ahead of Atalanta and they have a game in hand, or 2 points and they have a game in hand. Like that's a worry at the moment. Like title, like it's pointless to talk about a title now. Like
the main thing we have to focus on is stretching the lead into 4th place.
Yeah,
that's what it is. That's the only thing you should think about, as the club should think about. And if it happens that near the end of the season we have a chance to catch second or first, then we can start talking about. But for now, absolutely not. Make the bridge bigger over the 4th, 5th, 6th place team. Sorry, the 5th, 6th, 7th place team.
Yeah, you need to get into the top 4 and cement yourself in it. Like otherwise, it's a good thing that he's not even entertaining it. Like it would be like I think it would be embarrassing if the coach comes out saying, "Yeah, we're thinking about it now." Like really?
Yeah, no.
Like
no.
I don't know, man. Like fans can be, I don't say deluded, but
fanatics.
Like,
fanatics.
Like just always believe, but he should be the realistic one.
Yeah,
he should. And he basically said we are fighting with Atalanta, like the other 3 teams above us. Let them just don't look at them.
Let it play out.
Let them play, and we will see what will happen. But for now, let's beat Atalanta. Oh, he also said like they're angry because they lost, and I see a lot of people saying, "Oh, now they will play the game of their lives." They're in a bad moment because they are playing bad, and they can be all angry as they want. If we play our game, we should be able to beat them, in my opinion. Like all those like, are they gonna be angry? I think that's like so. How do you want to say that?
It's cringe. It's cringy.
No, yeah, but it's like if it happens, you see, it's against us. Like but, like I don't know. We should
be angry. We should be angry that we're 4th.
Yeah, but I can say we're in a good moment. At some point, our streak is gonna end. Like we're gonna take an out. I can say the same thing, you know?
Yeah, for sure.
Like if it happens, it happens. If you lose, but you give it a good game, and you're like, oh, how on earth did we lose that game? I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
But if you go and you play like Milan and you lose that game, I will lose my shit. Then you deserve
I
it.
agree.
You don't. Like if you go there tomorrow to play for a point and you get beat, which I think you will if you play for a point, then you don't deserve top 4. You don't.
Yeah.
So it's up to him tomorrow if he wants to go for it. But all the players he has, and
I know, like he's got no excuse.
No, he has no excuse, especially if he plays it 3 up top.
Yeah.
And then he says he's lowering expectations. I think he's being very realistic for once.
Yeah.
Like the expectation is not really winning the title. Like I don't know. Do people actually see that as a goal now at this moment in time? I don't know. I don't think so.
I think the most optimistic like troll fan is like, yeah, we're gonna come back.
Even Justin.
Like, Justin says we're gonna come back.
No, not even Justin. He's the most
not
positive
even
one.
Yeah.
So
like,
yeah.
The realistic expectation at this point is to bridge the gap.
Yeah.
Like cement yourself in the top 4.
Yeah.
You got to take it a step at a time.
Yeah.
Because like Allegri said in his press conference, they're so far ahead, blah, blah, blah. Don't even look at them. Don't even look at those other 3 teams right now. If they lose some games, drop points, great. Like, but you got focused on yourself and continue your little 10-match unbeaten streak. Let's get into the chat a bit. Davide, one of our members, saying, good evening, everyone. Hi, Davide. Newer's tuning in. Andrew Finnan, hello, another one of our members. Dino saying 4-0 for us. Oof. I think he's on the optimistic juice. Home Vive, hello. Alexandra, hello. Clinical, hello. Lester, ciao. And Anatoly, sorry about that. Is Demirel on loan? He is on loan.
Yeah, with an option. They will activate
with an
that
option to buy
I hope they
28
will
million, I
activate
believe.
that option.
Yeah. It would be a nice clean 28 mil in our pocket.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. People want him back, like to replace the Ligt if he leaves. I don't want that, to be honest.
No. Yeah, because we know that he can't replace De Ligt. At least if you get someone else in, you have you have a dream.
Yeah.
Of it being better. Rip on road saying losing possession to Hellas Verona and Sassuolo isn't good enough for us. It has to stop. Yeah, we did concede a lot of possession.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's
we concede a lot of possession in those 2 games, but I think that's what Allegri wants that.
But to that extent,
maybe not 55. Like if it's 50, yeah, go ahead.
No, okay, you're talking in general at the end of the game.
Yeah.
Okay, I was talking about that 35 minutes. Like that was too much.
Oh, like yeah, you're
in game,
like a specified chunk in time. Yeah, okay.
That was too much. Like usually it's like 5 minutes here, 10 minutes there. Like it's spread, and during that time we kind of dominate chances. Yeah. But that was so, I don't want to say it, like a cluster of pressure. Like it was unbelievable.
Overwhelming.
And again, if there's those 35 minutes against Sassuolo happen tomorrow against Atalanta away, you're not coming back from that. I don't see that.
Yeah.
You're screwed. You're screwed. Even with the injuries and the players that are missing, they will play high intensity football, high pressure, because that's all they know. They will not shy away from it with the players they have. Maybe it's not the smartest thing to do, but they believe in what they do. And I think if you have 35 minutes, I don't want to say it, switch off. Yeah. I think you could be done tomorrow.
Like quickly, because they're potent.
Yeah. They're again against Fiorentina, they lost that tie, but like they also had chances to win that tie. Against Cagliari, even with 10 men, like they had chances. Like I don't know.
They're always gonna that team is always gonna create some chances.
Yeah, because their movements are kind of memorized. Like they know what to do. Like it's whoever comes in again. The you can only
the quality of player.
The quality of player. At the end of the day, you can only replace a certain amount of quality. Then the quality in general drops, but like the idea remains the same.
Yeah.
For them.
Yeah, so big loss for Atalanta is Zapata. He will not be playing.
No.
It's good for us, but again, they still have Luis Muriel. I think who's still a decent striker in his own right, and then Malinovsky's going to play higher up the pitch.
I think
and probably Pasalic.
I think
Boga will start.
I think so. I don't know. I have a feeling.
He usually plays on the left, so that's a big ask for Danilo. He better play good.
Yeah.
Let's bring up some of the press match. The press match quotes. Do you have them or no?
No, I just memorize.
Okay. Sorry. Did he give any players to start? Like, did he give anything? This guy's gonna start tomorrow for sure? Because he usually does that.
No, not really. But the way he spoke, you can pick that line up.
Yeah.
Maybe 2 positions you need to try to fill in. But yeah, other than that,
I think
there can be no surprises tomorrow. Like
no. I think we saw from Agresti that he tweeted that the Trident will be starting.
Yeah, like you cannot bench them. Like that would be so weird, to be honest. Yeah. Like how? Like he also said like he said 2 men in midfield, and he said like it depends. At the moment, I cannot really do that because it depends on Bernardeschi. I was like, okay, that's scary.
That doesn't make sense. Yeah, that doesn't make sense to me.
That's scary. That's actually scary. But other than that, like he was asked about, do you play the three up top, and he was like, I need to check their physical conditions. They're fine. Like they're fine. They will play. Like you cannot turn up tomorrow there and play Vlahovic and Dybala and play Rabiot on the left. Like I don't know.
You better not. Like,
no, you cannot do that. Like after what we have seen, even when Morata came on in the Super Cup in the Copa, like you cannot turn your back to, at that now at this moment in time. That would be so weird. Like I think he will get absolutely slaughtered in the media if he does that.
Yeah, no, 100%. We'll see. We'll see what it comes out tomorrow. Like, of course, we assume and we hope what we're gonna see is what we know. But Max Allegri's a madman for a reason. He's Mad Max. So
yeah, but I think he's not tomorrow.
Well, again, he better freaking not.
That'd be so weird, man.
Yeah. Nick Milutinovic is saying 3-2 with 2 Vlahovic goals. And then Andrew Finnan, our member, is saying, hoping for a big win tomorrow. The fact that we can actually play off a number 9 is super beneficial for us, but that's only if Max actually lets them play. That's going back to what we're saying. And you're saying he has to.
3-2, 1-0, 5-4. We just need to win tomorrow. I don't care how we get it done, but we need to win.
Yeah.
You need to cement your place in the top four and put the pressure on Atalanta now because they're chasing us, and put the pressure on Napoli, who drop points.
Yeah.
Again, that's a stretch, but like that's what you do at that point. You put pressure on both teams because you beat them and they're just now chasing you, even with a game in hand, and you put pressure on the next team above you, and that's Napoli.
Maybe it could be Milan still.
Yeah, they're beating Sampdoria at home.
Hey, don't poop on my dad's team.
Gabbiadini is out. He was in the form of his life, and he's out for the season.
Javinko's going to come and score.
Let's see. Yeah,
Javinko had a preseason with Toronto in January. You think he's not ready?
He hasn't played for like a year or something, no?
Yeah, but he had a great preseason with Toronto.
Good for him.
Yeah. Going down. We see Rip on Road is saying we need to take advantage of the draw by Inter Napoli. A win for Juve opens up the table. Sampdoria can equally down Milan.
The result from Inter Napoli is kind of relevant for us at the moment. It's irrelevant.
Yeah.
Because we are in the top four, but not Atalanta have a game in hand. Like that's the worry. Tomorrow we need to beat them. If Napoli had won, lost, like that's very irrelevant. And I'm happy that Allegri thinks like that, because it's pointless for us. Like we're looking up top, but we need to look over our shoulders. That's what we actually need to do now.
Yeah.
Because it's so close. Like if we were like 6 points in front of the 5th place, I would be like, yeah, okay. Napoli drop points, it's good.
Then you keep an eye out. Yeah, then you keep an eye out on them.
But now,
everyone getting excited about today's 1-1 draw. It's like, okay. Again,
to be honest, I have not even watched the game. I watched the last 10 minutes because I was like, okay, I was busy. I was at work. I came back. I could have watched the second half, but I was like, I don't know. Like, it's not relevant for us at the moment.
I watched hockey, to be honest.
Yeah, it's not like if we were in an actual title race, I will be hooked to my screen, to the TV. I was like, okay, good result. But for now, I'm like, we messed it up at home against Napoli. So, yeah. Like, imagine if we have. How many games did we play against the top 4 teams?
We played 6. We played 6, yeah.
And we have 4 points out of those 6?
We drew Milan twice, we drew Napoli, and we drew Inter. Yep.
4 points. That's not good enough, man.
Horrible.
Like, if that would have been out of 18 for a club like Juve, at least 11, 10, at least. Yeah. Then you were in a title race because you took points off them. Like, you need to balance the thing. You were in a full title race, but we didn't. And that's a difference now. Like, yeah, you can beat all those teams, but the other ones are also beating the other teams, like the smaller teams now. Like, at the end of the day, if you don't win the Scudetto and you lose it, you end at the season, like, let's say 8 points behind of them. 6 of those points you needed to get from the top 4, and then you would be in it. You won. I don't know, but that's the difference this season. Like against those team, we suck. Like
Yeah.
it is what it is. That's the difference for me.
It's not like we weren't even close in the games that we played against those teams. Like in those 6 games, how many should we have actually won? None.
Yeah.
If you objectively think about it, we
No,
shouldn't have
no,
won any of those
we
games.
shouldn't
So we
have won
got
it.
exactly what we deserve.
Yeah, and I think at Inter we got more than what we deserve. Like Dumfries messed up. Like,
Oh yeah.
So yeah, like it's yeah, like it's frustrating. That's why tomorrow, if he plays like that, it's sad. It's actually sad. But let's see.
We'll go back into the chat for a bit, and then we'll get to the predicted lineups. James Stone is saying, when you infuse your team with new faces and better talent via sign, trade, loan, whatever, this generally gives you a couple of wins. Places further pressure on the teams you are chasing. Maybe the top teams cave. You could tell that some teams are feeling it.
Yeah. And also by the fans' reaction, like we're
Yeah.
7 points, 8 points behind them, and they're shitting on us. Like I'm like, okay.
Like they're nervous.
They're
Well,
nervous.
like you said, the fans are nervous of other teams.
Yeah. But
That doesn't mean that the actual clubs are.
Yeah, no, it's
100%.
up to us. Like we need to win. If we keep winning, okay, then let's see. But like it's 15 games, no 14 games, right?
14 games left. Yeah.
So it's not a lot of games anymore, to be honest. It will go
No.
fast. It will go faster than people maybe wanted to go.
Yeah. Do you want to put it this way? Even if we win 10 out of the 14 games, we're still only going to be on 78 points, and that's not winning anything.
That's not good enough.
10 out of 14. So we can only not win 4 of those games, and we're still only going to be on 78. I think what we get last year, 77, 78
Something
as well.
Like that. Something like that. Yeah,
like we screwed the pooch at the beginning of the year. We screwed it. I can't believe people are talking about the title when you have to realize that you got to win more than 10 out of the last 14 games with Atalanta, Inter, Lazio, Fiorentina still to play.
Yeah, and with the other teams dropping points.
Yeah.
So they need to go like 10. And we need to go 14.
Yeah.
Something like that. Or they need to go 7 and we need to go 11. But like 7?
Yeah.
Like, that's not really happening unless they need to play all of the top 6 again. Like
exactly.
Besides us. So yeah, I don't know. I think it's just wishful thinking, in my opinion. Yeah. Like if it happens, if you let's say 5 games left in the season, you're like 3 points behind. I'll be like, okay, wow, you're in it.
Chance, yes.
Like even if it's 5 points with 5 games to play, that's the pressure is on.
Draw a loss. They got drawn a loss, and you get as many points as them.
Yeah,
you have to win your games.
It's but it's pure pressure. Like we've seen in 2002, like there was madness. Like and there were a lot of points in front, and they mess up until the end. And the last day they mess up again. I'm not saying it's gonna happen, but like you never know. But like for now, it's just far away.
Mm-hmm. Pipe dream.
Yeah.
Yeah, so next, we're not going to talk about Ronaldo. Like, it's just petty if we talk about him now because you almost feel sorry for the guy.
No, I don't. I don't feel sorry for any player who leaves us. Not just Ronaldo. Like, you left. If you do badly, your team do badly.
I was being sarcastic. I don't care. I hate him.
Yeah, no, but I mean just in general. If the Ligt leaves and he will struggle, I don't care. Like, you left.
He's not a Juventus player.
Yeah.
Exactly. YFG saying, I have a strange feeling that when Bernardeschi comes back, Allegri will play midfield 3 of Bernardeschi, Zakaria, and Locatelli.
I will cry.
I will as well. I will as well.
That would be actually the saddest thing Allegri would have done ever. Yeah. And I think that's actually insane if he does that.
Yeah, that is not.
You cannot sell fans that.
No.
It's weird. I don't think he's gonna do that. That's so weird.
Yeah. But when you said that Bernardeschi we can't play a midfield 3 without Bernardeschi, that makes
2.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Midfield 2.
Yeah.
which remains weird for me, but I don't know.
Yeah.
So he's basically saying you will slot in and like third option and defend and drop in,
Yeah.
which is kind of weird because you have players in midfield who can do that. Like I
Yeah.
don't know. So I don't know. Weird one. I don't think he's gonna do that, to be honest. Yeah, I
You gotta
think that
hope
will
not.
be. Norbert is saying, would that be worse than Rabiot? I think it would. I actually think it would. And I don't rate Rabiot anymore.
100%.
But actually, Rabiot is a midfielder. He is.
Yeah.
Like, Bernitsky's not. Like, he's supposed to be an attacking, like a winger. And we are using him as a defensive player. That's all you need to know, I think.
Yeah.
And that's all you need to know what Allegri thinks of him, to be honest. Like, he doesn't rate him going
Yeah.
forward. So he's plugging holes with him. Like, it's weird. It shouldn't be done. Like, that. This shouldn't be happening at a club of a magnitude, like what we
Yeah,
want
you
to
shouldn't.
achieve. Like,
Yeah.
if you're just going to give him a new deal just because he can do the hard work, the hard yards, drop in midfield, like, then don't give him the deal. Like, that's actually
Yeah.
madness. Just let him go and actually get a player who can do that.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
No need to use players in different roles than what they're accustomed to.
No, unless you like it's mid-season, you have no options. Like, okay,
Yeah.
but like
we
moving
have
forward,
options.
yeah,
We have
and
five
also
center midfielders.
yeah, and also moving forward, like no, just
Yeah.
no. And that goes for all players. Like, it's like,
Yeah.
okay, Mandzukic, but that worked out. Like, that was just a banger.
Yeah.
But that, I think, a lot was about just Mandzukic mentality. Like, he was
Yeah.
a monster.
He
a beast.
accepted it and he could do it.
And he loved
Like
it.
Bernardeschi can't do it.
No, he can't. So no.
Thank you for everybody in the chat today commenting and whatnot. Our predicted lineups, is going to come right now, and as Ale prepares those, remember to do the giveaway or participate in the giveaway for the Vlahovic jersey. You enter the contest by going on our Twitter account, retweeting the tweet that promotes that giveaway, subscribing to this YouTube channel, and tagging 3 friends, I think, on Twitter. That draw is going to be on the 25th of February, so that is in 13 days.
Yep.
So a little less than 2 weeks. So stay tuned for that. You have to be in the chat, or you should be in the chat at least on that day when we announce the winner. So you can see on your middle to right hand screen there our predicted lineup, and like I said at the beginning of the show, it is exactly what you would think it would be. Minus probably McKennie, because a lot of people probably wanted McKennie instead of Rabiot, but it reads out. Sorry, go ahead.
No, I didn't expect this. Like, I didn't expect Locatelli's position to be that one with Zakaria in the team.
Yeah.
And I think that's disappointing. I'm actually disappointed. I am. And
If yeah, we'll see how he reacts tomorrow. If he plays that deep again, but he thrives because of Zakaria somehow playing better as an 8, maybe it's for the best. But if it's still stagnant stuff and he's there just defending his butt off, then it's like, oh my god,
it's weird.
Give him a break.
Like, I'm actually shocked. I am too. When I saw this, I was like, if he's gonna do that, then he's gonna stick with it forever, I think.
Yeah.
And I don't really, I don't like that. Like, yeah, I'm not saying, oh, playing Zakaria there is a disaster. You will stink it out. I'm not saying that. But I thought when we got Locatelli, the reason was to play him as an 8. I thought that. Yeah. I don't know. It's weird.
So it reads as Danilo and Sandro as the fullbacks, De Ligt and Bonucci at center back, Locatelli as the 6, Zakaria and Rabiot both as 8s, and then our trident of Dybala, Vlahovic, and Morata. Morata being on the left, Dybala on the right, as per usual. Since Vlahovic has come, again, maybe in a defensive. No, you need Locatelli further up. I don't care.
And
This is weird.
Home of Juve is saying, why not McKennie? Because that's what I said. I don't think he's going to go for it. And I think playing McKennie, I'm not saying it's all attacking, but I think putting McKennie instead of Rabiot, I think that's more going for it just because of the runs McKennie likes to make and with the way he drifts on the pitch. Like Rabiot is a player, he will stick to his position. I'm not saying he will do that well, but he will stick in his position. Like he's not going to go from left to right, make those runs. Like that's not him. So that's why I think he's not playing.
Yeah. And Haneen's bringing up that Zakaria isn't a regista. We know that. But Locatelli's been playing as a 6 this whole year, and we can't build out anyway. We literally cannot play it out of the back.
Zakaria can play that. Zakaria can play.
No, I think she's alluding to like a Pjanic or a Pirlo.
Okay, but like you don't need a Pirlo or a Pjanic every.
Yeah. No, I'm agreeing. I'm just saying in general, like we haven't been doing it anyway. So just let Zakaria sit there, and I'm sure he can pass the ball 10 yards. Like we've seen. I remember watching on Thursday, he made a pass that like a simple pass, but I haven't seen one of our midfielders make before. It was down the left-hand side, perfectly weighted in front of our left-handed left-sided player. And he was just off to the races.
I agree.
Like, I've not seen that before this year.
I remember that.
Yeah. So obviously he can do it. He should be allowed to do it. Does he? Obviously, does Allegri trust him yet to do it? Probably not. Can we see that in the future? Maybe. Maybe he makes a switch. But if we continue our winning streak, I don't think he's going to switch it.
No, I don't believe. I agree. Yeah. I don't think he's going to do that. I'm a bit shocked because I don't know, because he can play the position, and I thought we got Locatelli for that position. Like I can be completely wrong. Maybe that was all the top press all along, but I prefer to see Locatelli with a bit more freedom. He can play that position, but I think it's kind of wasting him a bit.
Yeah,
this is what I'm saying. Like looking at the team, beside Alexandro and maybe Rabiot, I'm okay with that team. Like, yeah, I'm okay with it. That's good enough to beat.
I think it's perfect. I think it's perfect, minus obviously Sandro and Rabiot.
Yeah, I think, but that team is good enough to beat Atalanta away from home. It should be good enough.
I think it's good enough to beat anybody in the league.
Oh yeah, of course, but like, just I'm talking about
for tomorrow.
Yeah.
I'll read out Atalanta's proposed lineup. It's their backup Rossi. So remember, we had no idea who that was.
Yeah.
It's Francesco Rossi. Never heard of him before, but he'll be in the sticks for tomorrow. Then they got obviously Toloi, Demiral, and Jim City. Sorry. And a back three. And then across the four in midfield, Zappacosta is the right wing back. Meili as the left wing back, obviously Darun and Freuler in the middle as a pivot. Then Malinovsky and Pessina underneath. What's his name? Muriel.
Yeah, I think that's still a dangerous team, to be honest.
It is. It is a dangerous team, and they work well, and they'll be home. However, their home record is really bad.
Yeah. I'm gonna record.
They're 3-4-4 at home, which is really weird. But that it's still dangerous. Like Malinovsky, every time he touches the ball around our box, I'm scared.
Yeah.
If it's on his left foot, I'm scared.
I like he made when he played over here, like a few blocks away, he made, because Pozzuelo, he left to Toronto. He dragged that team to winning the title. I remember that. Like he was insane. Like he's
like Malinowski did. You're saying?
Yeah. Like it was Pozzuelo. Yeah. He was the man, but then he left mid season, full title race, and he was the difference maker. He was absolutely, and he got the move. Not immediately. He was angry because he didn't get it. I remember that. But yeah, his
left foot is a bomb.
His left foot is insane. Like free kicks.
Yeah, us like Juventini have seen it constantly for the past 2-3 years. Like he scored so many goals on us already, like at least 3. Like he
Yeah,
scored in the final against us. He scored, I remember last year in the regular or not regular, the Serie A season, and he scored in a year prior. So
I agree. I agree.
look
Like
out.
you cannot give him any space because he's like okay. The last season it took a big deflection.
Yeah,
But like you cannot give him space. Oh, he scored in the Copa final also.
that's what I said.
Yeah, yeah. I
Yeah,
forgot about it. Not you mentioned it. Just clocked
like a
later on.
straight laser. Yeah, it
Yeah,
was a
yeah, yeah.
laser shot. Like Buffon's like, oh, yeah, it's going in.
You cannot give him any space because he's gonna shoot. Like he will
Yeah,
not think twice, and he has an amazing left foot. So
yeah,
that's dangerous. Also Muriel.
he's quick.
You cannot give him. You cannot leave him in the open space. A bit like Chiesa. When you give him
Yeah,
too much space, he will take it and he will punish you, like you said. Um,
yeah,
so yeah, it's still a good team. Atalanta they're
yeah,
just struggling. Like I think we had a good team, but we were struggling at times.
yeah,
Like a good enough team, but we were still struggling. It's a bit like Man U. They have a good enough team, but they're struggling big time.
yeah.
It's like weird, but it
David
happens.
De Gea says they're cursed.
I don't know.
But the two constants always that drive me nuts because they're such under the radar, underrated midfield. It's Darun and Freuler,
Yeah, they're
and they
just
are just workhorses, and they're
yeah,
good.
they're two
I
pit
don't,
bulls.
I don't
Like
get it. Yeah, I
yeah,
don't
like
understand why no one tries to buy them, no one
okay,
tries to sign them at all. But it's like, oh
that's what I
man,
was going to say. If you take them away from Atalanta, they will look average.
probably,
They're those type of players. They have a great situation at Atalanta. And that's what they need to treasure and don't
yeah.
mess it up. Because I think if you take him away from them, because Doron left, he played for Middlesbrough, right?
Oh yeah, he did. He did leave for a
And
bit.
he was bad. Like he was actually
Yeah,
bad, and they sold him for good money, and they got him back for big money. I think like something was it 80 mil or something, 20 mil.
really. I don't actually. I could probably
I
check, but it doesn't
I think
matter.
it was something like that. I can be completely wrong, but I know I like they got him back for a lot of money. At the time, it was like, oh my god, Atalanta's paying this. Um, they're those type of players when they play for the Dutch league. Because I watch Dutch shows, like the analysts are like, how the hell is he playing for the national team? Like
Yeah,
he's average.
that's crazy. I just they're system players,
Yeah,
like
yeah,
you're
yeah.
saying.
Let
Okay,
me
so
see.
now he's not popping up, Darun.
On Hollyfun is
Darun.
saying this season Atalanta at home only got 13 points. Away they have 30. Worth mentioning. Yeah, I was
Yeah,
because I wrote
I
that
think we
down.
did.
I wrote that down
Yeah,
for the video I'm gonna record after. At home, away they're smashing it. Like nobody comes
yeah.
close, and then at home they're struggling for some reason.
So here we go with Darun. They signed him for 1.3 mil
Yeah.
from Heerenveen. Then they sold him to Middlesbrough in 2016 for 10 and a half. And then that summer, or the next year, sorry, they bought him back for 16.7.
Okay, I said 70. Okay,
Yeah,
but he was not good for Middlesbrough. I remember that he wasn't
yeah.
that good. So yeah,
Again, Atalanta's always like we've been saying consistently, they're system players. I I I don't fear them as much as in the past because obviously they're not in good form, and I always see that we can exploit that back three. Like we know what Demiral is. He's rash. He's crazy,
yeah,
and he'll be up for this game, of course.
yeah.
And then like Toloy, like I never rated Toloy at all. I know he's on the national team and everything, and he's obviously the captain of Atalanta, but it's like, come on, I don't rate him at all. And same with Jim City.
Yeah, they're just well drilled. Like they have a
Yeah.
system, and again, you need to give credit to Gasperini
Oh,
because he's
100%.
what he's doing the last couple of years is unbelievable. It's
Yeah.
actually unbelievable with the budget, the players they pick up. Some of the players you look at, I'm like, really? But they do a job. And like I'm not saying I want Atalanta players because like most of them out of Atalanta they look weird. Like
Yeah.
they all look
Well,
sketchy.
You
I think
literally sent a perfect example of De Bruyne.
yeah, I think only Cassie hold up. Like he
Yeah.
did, like he actually improved.
Guess where you got Kulusevski from?
Yeah, okay, but he never played for them.
Yeah,
Like,
I know.
but like
Um,
Conti, okay, Caldara, he had injuries. Gagliardini, who was the other one? Cristante, probably. Was it
they also
Cristante?
had
Yeah,
Castagna.
Castagna. I still like
Yeah,
Castagna, but like a lot of these players, like out of Atalanta, they're just. But when they play for Gasperini, it's
yeah.
it's full speed, high intensity.
Yep.
There's a lot of passion
Um,
and quality.
other players that are not going to be able to play for them are Moranchuk, Palomino, and Ilicic.
Yeah,
As we all know,
I feel
Ilicic
so.
has the
Yeah,
personal problems. Palomino has a muscle injury, and Moranchuk has a hamstring injury.
yeah, but Gasperini doesn't rate him at all. So
Yeah, I know. I'm just
it's a bit like the Ramsey for them.
yeah,
They tried to move him on, but he didn't want to leave, or like not on those terms.
yeah.
So they
And
got a lot of players
sorry,
back.
yeah. Thomas McLoof is saying like you don't need great players to have a great team. Atalanta's a good example, and 100%.
Yeah, yeah. But
That's what
to
I'm trying to say.
win stuff, you do. At the
Yeah,
end of
of
the day.
course.
Like at the end of the day, quality wins your game. And again, Leicester that year, great what he did, but like that's an embarrassment on the entire league, on all those coaches.
For what?
For Leicester, they won the league, like
Oh
amazing.
yeah, yeah.
But
That's
like
embarrassing though that they won.
with the quality of coaches in that league and players, like that shouldn't never happen. But it did. Good for them.
Yeah.
But yeah, still, it's gonna be a tough one tomorrow.
Yeah. And keep it locked on the channel because we're gonna have more content coming out. Like you said, you're doing something about Atalanta. After this, I might do a watch along tomorrow. I have to see what the situation is with my wife and the Super Bowl, and then we'll have a match reaction after. So stay tuned. Our next portion of the show is brought to you by Sportening, and it's going to be our match predictions. So you want to explain Sportening more?
It's just it's a live score app. You can check scores. We have a group chat in it, so you can chat during the games. I don't know. I use it to watch scores and some stats, and after a game you can rate every player, and you can share that in the chat, so you can discuss. I use it to watch scores just a sec because I was at work today. I used that to check the menu scores.
Yep. You love checking menu scores.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's very easy to use. You just sign up. There's the link in our description of this video, show. So press that, sign up, chat to us.
It's free.
I know. Yeah, it's free. Haneen's using it. She's always in there talking. I know Yusuf Murmo also has it, and a couple other people that I recognize. So yeah, we're usually on it talking about, and it's a good app, good stuff. So your match prediction.
Okay. Just based on Allegri's presser, I'm going 1-1.
Yeah, I was gonna.
And it's gonna be Morata who's gonna score.
Okay. Oof. Okay. What am I gonna say then? I gotta be different.
No, you don't need to be different.
No, I'm gonna be different.
Okay, so you don't mean
it. I know both teams are gonna score definitely because it always happens, except for last game. But we were absolute dog crap last game against them, so I think we'll improve in that regard. And I think we're gonna win 2-1. The ball is gonna score, and Dusan's gonna score.
I'll take that, but I don't think we're going for it, so that's why I don't think we.
Yeah, that's fair.
Are winning it.
That's fair.
That's
Mario Theophanis is saying 2-1 Atalanta.
Yeah.
Negative Nancy over here.
I don't know. He said Inter are not that good. The comment before, so I think he's very positive.
Yeah. Home of Vivo was right last time. So yeah, let us know your predictions, and then we will open it up to the chat now.
Yeah, and Haneen is saying now because I didn't say we win.
Yeah,
we're winning, but that doesn't work. I said we won, and we won the last time, so I don't know.
No reverse jinxes here. David is saying 2-2. Dino is saying Alvaro and Vlahovic. We don't know how many Atalanta scoring for Dino, so we can't comment on his.
Yeah,
But yeah,
we need to win.
2-1 Juve. Vlahovic with the left foot and Dybala with a free kick. Wow, we're gonna score a free kick goal.
And that's been
No
an age.
way.
That's been a while ago, man. To be
No, it's
honest,
Quadrado.
yeah,
Quadrado's
yeah,
got the free kick, remember?
yeah. But like, we don't get a lot of free kicks at the edge.
We had
Remember
no
a few years back?
shooting free. Yeah.
It was like, I would say one a game, but like one every game, and it was Pjanic, Dybala. Now,
Yeah,
maybe
Pjanic
because
and Dybala were almost automatic.
yeah, maybe because we actually play a lot over the wings, a lot with the wingers, with Colorado, with the left backs coming on. Like we don't actually go through the middle actually a lot, to be honest. Maybe that's the case.
Yeah.
But yeah, we don't get a lot of good free kicks, quality free kicks.
Yeah.
Because Vlahovic can take them also.
Yeah, well, we saw the Thunder strike he did a couple months ago.
Oh yeah, that okay. That
Right before the January.
Yeah.
The January.
He can.
transfer.
He has a weird
can hit
technique,
them.
but it works.
Yeah. Lots of predictions pouring in. Ali saying 3 or 4-1. Dino actually answered this time. It's 3-1. Morata, Vlahovic, Morata. So he's even given us the different times that they're scoring. Hosta saying no need to win tomorrow. If we don't win, then it will remove the progress we and Atalanta made. With Atalanta losing last week and us winning, huh?
I don't know.
That was a weird comment.
Yeah, I don't understand.
Unholy Fun is saying Dybala double 2-0. Raffles saying 4-1. A lot of people are thinking we're gonna score 4 goals.
Yeah,
right now.
I don't think we're scoring 4 goals. 4 goals.
Norbert saying we are winning easily 3-1 if we start with the 4-3-3. Wow. Thomas is saying how good is their second goalie? I've never heard of him before.
Yeah, but he's playing us,
old.
so you'll probably
be amazing. Turn
amazing.
into Buffon, yeah.
Or into forgot the dude's name.
Nono Pegolo.
Yeah. Apparently. It's like when Sirigu plays us. Like every damn time he turns up and he plays like starting goalkeeper for Italy for some weird reason.
Yeah.
And the game day after, he stinks. I don't know.
Well, yeah, I remember I did the match reaction and the commentator literally said the last time this dude Pagolo played, he conceded 3 to Bologna. I was like, okay, so he must have been really bad.
I was watching my dad as who is he? I was like, I have no idea.
He's 42 years old.
I was confused. I was like, and then I was thinking, I was like, okay, that's that guy, but I thought he retired. Like,
yeah,
that Rabiot save, that was insane because he was chasing that ball
backwards. Yeah, crazy. Mario T is saying Sportiello is a decent keeper. It's not him though. It's Francesco Rossi.
Yeah,
that's what the pregame.
Yeah, also Sky said that. So I don't
know. Crazy Ray 2-0. Home of Juve, Demiral will score. Clinical saying 2-1 or 2-2. Thomas is saying we need a crazy prediction. 1-0 Demiral own goal.
That wouldn't be actually that all that crazy.
Yeah. We've seen it before. Remember Italy? How they were struggling against Turkey?
Yeah. Okay, that was just bad luck, man. But I just powered it against it.
Yeah, off his nuts. That was funny.
But yeah. Now we need to take him. Do you think Atalanta will keep playing that kind of high line?
100%.
So,
like you said, they are their own machine. They're robots that are drilled.
Yeah, we should be taking advantage of that.
Like for the past 4 years, or since Gasparini's been there, I've not seen them play a different way. Even in the Champions League,
no,
I've not seen them play a different way.
Even with PSG, like they were very naive until the end. I was like, just take what they're giving you. Like they're giving you 30 extra minutes, take it, and they didn't take it, and that's a lesson, I think. But I don't know.
It's going to be interesting. I still think they won't be going balls to the wall. They will be, and they won't be like even if they go up 1-0, they're still not going to sit back.
Yeah. Oh
They're
no, no,
they're
no.
they're gonna do their classic diving stuff because that's what they do when they're up. But
They
a lot of teams do that. But whatever.
they can sit back. Like they're not that team. I think if
Yeah.
Gasperini turns around after going up and says sit back, they will struggle because they have no idea no idea what to do. But like it's weird for them. Like
Yeah.
it's new. It's difficult. It will be difficult if you have never done that before. It's difficult. Like we do that, so even if
Yeah.
you give us a heart attack, I think the players are kind of like they
They're
know
comfortable,
it.
like you said.
Yeah, they know what to do. Like I think at times it looks weird, but yeah.
Um. So it's gonna be tomorrow's the Super Bowl in more ways than one. Are you watching it? Yeah, you said you're watching
Yeah,
tomorrow,
yeah,
right? Yeah. Um. Oof, I don't know what to think of Atalanta Juventus though. Like I know I said 2-1, but it really we're so inconsistent that we're consistently inconsistent,
I
and I have
think
no idea what we're doing.
I think for the first time this season, I'm actually nervous for a game. A bit nervous. Like I wasn't nervous when we played Chelsea at home,
Yeah,
Inter, Milan. I'm not, but this is key. Like this is actually key. We haven't
yeah,
beaten any of those teams. We need to beat them now. Now it's the
yeah.
moment. They're struggling. You're in a good moment. You can not saying you can put them away, but you can say now we're in the top four, even if you win your game in hand.
Remember?
We're finally in the top four.
Yeah.
It's so important, and I'm kind of nervous for once.
Remember when I said Allegri team smelled blood in the water?
Yeah, yeah. I remember
This,
that.
this is it.
This is it. Like
This
usually,
is it.
usually an Allegri team just keeps going now. Somehow, like even if it's shit housing your way,
Yeah,
like they
that's
somehow
exactly
find
it.
yeah. But for the first time, I'm actually a bit nervous. Not scared or like Champions League final nervous, but like because it can go either way. Like you can lose and it's like bam, negativity is back.
Yep.
Like they're on top of you. They have a game in hand. It's like it's again far away.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's a big one. It's a big one.
And according to Dino M, we're winning. We have to trust him. So we're putting all of our faith into Dino M
Yep.
for us to win tomorrow. So if we don't win tomorrow, we're coming after you, Dino Muhamedovic. And
Poor guy.
yeah, that's it.
You said a win, so we should be coming for you also.
Hey, whatever. I have to be different than you.
Crazy Racing, only game I'm nervous for is Villarreal. They look good. Even today, they look good. I watched a part of that game. They are, and I said it when we drew them. And people
They're
saying
so tough to break down.
And people say, oh, but they're 15 in the league. I'm like,
Now they're fifth.
yeah, now they're 5th. They are so difficult to break. We still need to go make it out of the round. Like, I'm not making excuses, but they're super, super difficult to break down. They're very stubborn. maybe they will be like, what the hell? You're the same team. Like when Allegri goes away for like the ball, you remember the joke? The ball just stays in the middle. Nobody wants to touch it. I think for a Villarreal game, I think we also be very hard to break down. I think it will be one of the most boring game in a very long time away to Villarreal. At home, no. I think we will go for it at home, but away, that will be such a tactical.
The obvious prediction is 0-0. Like I will be betting 0-0.
Yeah.
For the away game at that stadium.
That game screams 0-0 with every both teams having one shot on target, and the shot on target is kind of crap. Like it's like it's a shot on target, but it's not at the same time. Like that's the game, because I watched a Villarreal game. It's frustrating, and you can see that at the Real Madrid players, like they were frustrating. Like Asensio should have got a red card. Like I have no idea how he didn't got a red card, but they were frustrating because they frustrate you. I don't think they will frustrate us because we're not that team. Like they play actually on the front foot for 90 minutes, so I think we can actually deal with it mentally. And just because I think we are a very patient team, to be honest.
Oh yeah.
I think we are super patient. Like I don't ever see us, to be honest, panicking. You know what I mean? Just pumping the ball up top. Like what the hell?
Yeah.
I don't
try to always find a pass or something.
Yeah.
Well, when they're losing, then they start
Yeah, okay,
pooping
that's
themselves a
different. But
bit. Yeah,
like even against the Swallow, it was like, okay, we missed a lot of chances, but extra time it
they kept
is.
going.
We were
Yep.
very calm.
Yeah.
Like everything was composed. You know what I mean? Like it was
Yeah.
maybe too slow at times, but like it's passing. It's not just bumping the ball up top and hope Vlahovic can control it and something like.
Yeah.
So I think that's an advantage for us compared to other teams playing Villarreal.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's
That
gonna
game's
be a
soon.
good
That
game. I
game's
can't
in
wait.
that game's in 9 days.
I can't wait for Champions League football. I'm not gonna lie. I'm actually excited
It's the best. It's the best.
because yeah,
Even
like
when even though we're not like favorites or anything, it's just the best.
yeah, it's just different. Like
And
when
there's
you
no
watch those games,
expectations. Yeah.
those games
Yeah.
give me stress, like good stress. Like even if
Yeah.
we play Zenit away, like I'm thinking about it all day long. Like it's Champions League football. It's fun.
Yeah.
I'm thinking about it. Even when we play like Nordsjælland, like those teams. Like
Yeah.
but if we play, let's say, Verona at home, yeah, I'm excited, but like I'm not thinking about it all day long. It's like 2 hours before the game, I'm like, okay, game mode.
Yeah.
But Champions League is like waking up. It's different. So yeah.
Thomas McLoof is saying if they play a high line or high defense line, we have Bonucci and Locatelli to make long passes with real options for some of them to make a run. Yeah, that's a very good point. If they want to press high, Bonucci,
Not the
coming off
Bonucci
Thursday.
from this week.
Yeah, coming off Thursday, I don't think so. But yeah, Locatelli can make those passes if he needs to. But we need willing runners. Like I think Dusan's a willing runner. I think Morata's a willing runner. But I don't think the ball is a willing runner, which is fine
No,
because you got to
definitely.
pick your moments.
And you made that video, and someone said you need to cut Bonucci some slack in terms of passing. He was out for a long time, and I thought about it. I was like,
that's his bread and butter.
Yeah, that I was like, yeah, okay, maybe. Like it's a bit rusty, but for 90 minutes, okay. At the end, he was actually playing. The last 10 minutes, they were spot on. They were.
Yeah.
But I was like, I'm okay. Like with the first few passes, like long passes, they're not 100%. I'm like, okay, but it took a while for him to keep. Again, I think he will pick it up because that's just who he is. Like this season, he actually has been very good with his passing.
Yeah.
Besides a few games, like few moments in a game, but just change. Like he is key for Allegri to flip the field when we are under pressure. He is.
Yeah.
I think Guardiola said that. Like you need to kind of not man mark him, but you need to keep him out of the game because he can change the game with one pass, and he can.
We've seen that. We've seen that.
Yeah.
He also tried one on Thursday that worked. It went over the top of the defense, and I forget who he put in. I can't remember. It's all mumbo jumbo right now, but it was perfect again. It was similar to the Ronaldo one in the Champions League against Man U.
That was beautiful.
And then he did one to Dybala also in the Champions League. Like those, you can't stop that.
No, same for Italy with Giaccherini against Belgium.
Yeah.
In 2016,
exactly.
like it's spot on. Like he puts it on the plate for you. You just need to control it and put it in the back of the net.
Yeah.
So yeah, he is key. That's why he plays with the leg. Like if his passing was not that good,
he wouldn't be playing at all.
Sorry, Chiellini would be playing. Chiellini would be playing with the leg if he's fit. But like just his passing is very important for Allegri, for the team.
Yeah. I agree.
So I think we're gonna miss that once he retired.
Yeah, unless you get someone else.
Okay,
that's a strict ball playing defender and.
Yeah, like Van Dijk can do that, but like he's not coming. Yeah. But still, I think ball playing, like actually long balls, Bonucci is clear of a lot, like everyone. I think still.
Yeah, in terms of creating chances and getting the ball like further up the pitch, yes, he's very good.
He's very good.
That's why I kind of want Pau Torres.
I know, you said that before.
Yeah.
I get why, but I don't know. He's a weird one, Bonucci.
Yeah.
Like at times when I watch him, I'm like, oh my god, no.
Yeah, his pure one-on-one defending is poor.
Yeah, because he gives defenders a lot of space, a lot of time. At sometimes, like it's weird. Like it's actually weird. Like the goal against the Swallow, quality goal. Like he puts it in, but he got so much space. I was like, are you gonna step out? Like, are you gonna come out, or are you just gonna back down and
He
back
did his
down?
ass turn again. He does his ass turn.
Yeah, you cannot do that. You cannot. Like the Ligt defends different. Like he gives you the space, and the moment you try to,
he's winding up.
Yeah, like the moment he sees the defender try to go past him, or like he gives him some room, but he's so quick, and he will make that tackle to save that ball. Like he's very smart with it. But Bonucci gives you room, and like he turns weird. Like in a position like you cannot turn your back like that, because if he just puts the ball like, let's say, a half a meter to the right, you're screwed. Like you cannot turn. You're
stuck. Exactly.
You're old. Like you cannot spin around your, how do you say that?
Pirouette.
Yeah, like you cannot do that.
Yeah.
It's difficult.
No.
Very strange. Very strange. But I don't know.
Ungooglables. That's a funny comment. Yeah, he usually does that.
I don't. He started doing that like 3 years ago.
As soon as he came back from Milan, he started doing that stuff.
Yeah, but like since 2-3 years ago, a lot. Like it's obvious. Like it's like every game almost. It's like weird.
Yeah, and again, his positional defending is good. His ball playing is good. His one-on-one stuff, horrible.
Yeah, like Crazy Ray said, you're fucked when Bonucci puts his hand behind his back. Yeah, sometimes I'm like, you don't need to do that. And like outside of the box, like if it hits your hand, it hits your hand. Like you're not inside of, like you're not in the box.
Yeah.
Like it's fine. Just keep your balance and be composed. Like I hate the rules like that a defender needs to put his hands.
Yeah.
Like it's it's unnatural. You cannot defend like that. Like the rule needs to change. Like, but he does that a lot. And you're saying, how is De Jong with long passing? I don't rate him.
Not great.
I don't rate him. He's one. He will give you,
carry the ball.
Remember when we were Pjanic under Sarri and he like 130 passes or something like that game?
Yeah.
And everybody was gassing it up. I looked it up. It was like 2 meters here. I was like, I don't need that shit.
The pass map was horrible.
Like it's pointless. Like they give you time on the ball and you're just flipping it to the right and left. Like it's I don't know. I need more.
Yeah. The De Jong, his mode of going up the field is carrying the ball. It's not passing.
Yeah. I agree. So he can do it, but like it's not.
Yeah.
It's not his thing. He improved at Barcelona, to be honest, on it.
Yeah.
But he doesn't like. He likes to keep it simple.
It is what it is with him. Definitely not worth the money they spent on him, especially if they want him out already.
Yeah.
Are you good?
Yeah, I'm good for today.
Any more thoughts about Atalanta Juventus?
No, we need to win, and even if we get a point tomorrow, I will come on and say that's not good enough. I don't care what people say. Negative. That's not good enough. You need 3 points.
I got a question for you then. If we play like absolute ass, like with technical ability, and we draw 1-1 somehow, is that a bad point?
Still.
Okay.
I will take the point, but like I expect a good game tomorrow. Like if you stink it out, like I'm not gonna say, oh, you stink it out, it's fine. A point, good. I don't know. I will applaud that. I will not applaud that. Like I expect a good game. I expect to be Juve and to put not top 4 race to bad, but send a clear message saying, well, it's up to you now, Chase. Because we have never been in the top 4 up till now, and it's not really in the top 4, and it's 14 games left. So a point is not good enough tomorrow.
I agree.
We need a win.
Guess who came back and won their game?
The Torino win.
No, Atletico.
Oh yeah, I saw that goal. Like,
okay.
It was a cracking goal. Hermoso. It was a good goal.
Yeah.
Torino, it was like, how?
No, Torino was in the 90th plus 10. So if they came back, it would have been crazy.
They're still playing.
So yeah, match day 25 tomorrow, 2:45 Eastern Standard Time. So that's my time. That's 8:45 for you.
Yeah.
8:45 CEST in Europe. Stay tuned for the stuff or our content that comes after. and we'll wrap it up now, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So on behalf of myself, Julian, and Alejandro, thank you for watching. Follow Bianconeri Zone on Instagram and Twitter. Our jersey giveaway is still on. Enter
Yep.
yourself. Go look at our Twitter account for the details, and download the app Sportening and join our community on there.
Yep.
Use the link in the description below. Like this video. What are we at?
43.
So they better be at 50 likes by the time I'm done doing my spiel.
Yeah.
Click the bell icon to stay notified with all of our latest stuff, like I said. And yeah, stay tuned. Might be doing a watch along tomorrow, so that should be fun. Thank you all for watching. See ya.